Hi everyone, welcome back to Story Time. My name is Miss Alyssa, and today I'm going to be sharing a story time that is filled with different books about sheep. Before we can start our stories, we need to do our opening song together. If you've done story time with me before, you might remember that I like to do a song called Open Shut Them, where you open and shut your fingers like this. So why don't you open up your hands and I'll start our song. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Now open wide your little mouth, but do not put them in. All right, great job with our song. Now let's start that first book. Now we're going to be reading No Sleep for the Sheep by Karen Beaumont. In the big red barn on the farm, in the big red barn on the farm, a sheep fell asleep in the big red barn, in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud quack at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep anymore. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the duck at the door, and please don't quack anymore. Quack, said the duck in the barn. Shh, not a peep, go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the duck and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud baa at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep anymore. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the goat at the door, and please don't baa anymore. Baa, said the goat in the barn. Shh, not a peep, go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the goat and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud, what animal do we have here? A pig. There came a loud oink at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep anymore. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the pig at the door, and please don't oink anymore. Oink, said the pig in the barn. Shh, not a peep, go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the pig and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud, what have we got here? Moo at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep anymore. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the cow at the door, and please don't moo anymore. Moo, said the cow in the barn. Shh, not a peep, go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the cow and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud neigh at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep anymore. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the horse at the door, and please don't neigh anymore. Neigh, said the horse in the barn. Shh, not a peep, go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the horse and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. In a deep, deep sleep in the big red barn, in the big red barn on the farm. There's all of our animals all sleeping. Then, cock-a-doodle-doo! Hey that means you too. But the sheep slept right on through the nays and the moos and the cock-a-doodle-doos, in the big red barn on the farm. The end. There's our little sheep still sleeping. Shh. Next, we are going to be singing a song together. And this song is going to sound a lot like the Wheels on the Bus, which you've probably heard before. But this song is going to have different animal noises. We're going to have different farm animal noises, just like the animals we've heard in our book, the book we just finished. So the first animal I want to talk about is the one that's right on the cover, which is what animal? A sheep. And what sound does a sheep make? Baa. So let's listen to a sheep in our song. The sheep in the farm goes ba ba ba, ba ba ba, ba ba ba. The sheep in the farm goes ba ba ba, all night long. Good. Now let's move on to the next animal. What was the first animal that woke our sheep up? Do you remember? It was a duck. And what sound does a duck make? Quack. All right, let's try our song with the duck noises this time. The duck on the farm goes quack, 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 quack. The duck on the farm goes quack, 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 all night long. Good job. What about this animal? What sound do they make? Oink. The pig on the farm goes oink, 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 oink. The pig on the farm goes oink, 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 all night long. And this animal? Moo. The cow on the farm goes moo, 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 moo. The cow on the farm goes moo, 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 all night long. And what about neigh? The horse on the farm goes neigh, 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 neigh. The horse on the farm goes neigh, 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 all night long. All right, and that was the last animal to come into the barn before they all fell asleep. So, great job with that song, everyone. Now let's move on to our next story. This book is called Wally Does Not Want a Haircut by Amanda Driscoll. All right. Wally did not need a haircut. His hair was perfectly fine. Sure, it tripped him up a tad, gathered a bit of greenery, and made hoedowns a little hazardous. And Wally did miss hugging his mama. Still, Wally did not need a haircut. No one could make him get one. High time for a haircut, Wally, said Mama. Scissors went swicka, swicka. Wally winced. Shears went bzz, bzz. Wally wiggled. Now hold real still. Wally went haywire. I see you hiding, Wally, said Mama. Don't worry, little lamb. Haircuts don't hurt. Watch this, she said. Soon Mama's hair looked ooh la la. Check this out, Wally, said Sheepdog. Soon Sheepdog sported a stylish new do. Before long, all the animals joined in. Shears went zippity zip zipped. Scissors went snippety snip snipped. Goats got top knots, bulls wore braids, and horses rocked mohawks. Wally watched warily. He's not sure. Cows got curls, donkeys donned updos, and the yak sported spikes. Even the pigs wore wigs. "Let's party," hollered the animals. Everyone danced to the haircut hoedown. Everyone except Wally. Oh, he's still over in the corner. Mama appeared at Wally's side. "I'd love to dance with my favorite partner," she said. Wally grinned and tried to move, but his hair was tangled in the hay. He squirmed, he shimmied, he stretched. "I'm stuck," he said. "Don't panic," said Mama. "We'll get you out." And all the animals helped. They used horsepower, a battering ram, and dogged determination. But Wally's hair held. Then Wally spied the scissors. He had no other choice. Mama, will you cut my hair?" Wally said sheepishly. "With pleasure," said Mama. Wally took a deep breath. Mama snipped. It didn't hurt. She snipped some more. "Not bad," said Wally. Snip, snip, snippity snip, snippa snippa. "I'm free," said Wally, dancing the trimmed up two-step. Wally twirled without tripping, glided without gathering greenery, and became the hero of the hoedown. Then he did the one thing he had missed most. What was that? Wally hugged his mama. The end. Now we're going to do a song and some stretches together. So let's start with our song, which is called Touch Your Nose. So can you put your fingers up at your nose, right on top? Perfect. Touch your nose, touch your chin, and that's the way the song begins. Touch your eyes, touch your knees. Now pretend you're going to sneeze. Ah, ah, achoo! Touch your hair, touch your ears, touch your lips right here. Touch your elbow where it bends, and that's the way the song ends. Perfect. Let's do it one more time now that you've heard the song. Touch your nose, touch your chin, and that's the way the song begins. Touch your eyes, touch your knees. Now pretend you're going to sneeze. Ah, ah, achoo! Touch your hair, touch your ears, touch your lips right here. Touch your elbow where it bends, and that's the way the song ends. All right, great job, everyone. Now let's move on to the stretches. We're gonna do our "This is big, big, big" stretch. So hold out your arms big, big. This is big, big, big. This is small, small, small. This is short, short, short. This is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, fast, fast. Fast, fast, fast. This is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, yes, yes. This is no, no, no. All right, one more time. This is big, big, big. This is small, small, small. This is short, short, short. This is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, 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 fast. Fast, fast, fast. This is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, yes, yes. This is no, no, no. All right, great job, everyone. Now, let's move on to our next story. This book is called Hide and Sheep by Andrea Beatty. wake up, Farmer McFit. You've got sheep to shear and clothes to knit. Your sheep have grown restless, they're jumping the gate. Now wake up and find them before it's too late. 10 frisky lambs run away to the zoo. They meet an opaque, a kind kangaroo, a spotted giraffe with his head in the trees. They hang out and play with the wild chimpanzees. 9 join the circus and dance with a bear, get shot from a cannon and fly through the air. Like woolly white comets, they soar ever higher. They take one last bow from atop the high wire. Play ball, cries the umpire as 8 sheep trot in. They nibble the outfield and sheepishly grin. They know it's forbidden, but munch all the same. 3 chops and they're out of the old baseball game. 7 lambkins are eager to go. They sneak to the village to take in a show. Alone in the dark with their favorite flick, they gobble down popcorn until they feel sick. 6 clever sheep in the new art museum. Some pose like a statue, so no one will see them. Hooves click on marble, they dance and they play with Salvador Dali, Van Gogh, and Monet. 5 groovy lambs hit the beach for the day. With surfboards and snorkels, they're ready to play. They do the beach boogie and try to get tanned, like all of the tourists asleep on the sand. 4 hungry ewes run off looking for snacks. They roam for the library, inspecting the stacks. Novels and poetry, all of it free. They nosh and they nibble from A down to Z. Uh-oh. 3 naughty sheep on a tour of the town stop by to visit with Fireman Brown. When the tour is over, these wicked lambs hide. They crank up the siren and go for a ride. 2 silly brothers with nothing to do find an old bicycle built just for 2. They zoom down the sidewalk so fast and so free. Don't look where they're going and land in a tree. One little lamb with its snow-colored wool follows young Mary and heads into school. There they are. The farmer comes creeping, it's too late to run. Clip, clip, and snip. Now the shearing is done. Hooray, hooray for Farmer McFit. Your sheep are all sheared, their clothes are knit. You've dressed your flock from toe to head. Now stop counting sheep. It's time for bed. That was our last book for story time this week. Now I want to tell you about our craft of the week. This week we have a craft to go along with story time that matches our story time theme. It's a little lamb craft, a sheep. And for your craft this week, which can be picked up at the library for 1 week starting the day this video is published, which is September 16th, 2020, you'll have 1 week to swing by the library and pick up this craft. Everything that you'll need is going to be in the baggie with the exception of glue. You'll need to grab a glue stick. And then let me tell you how to make your little lamb. First, you want to color their body, whatever color you want the wool to be. I made a little rainbow lamb, so it's got lots of different colors on there. And then I glued the googly eyes onto the lamb's face. Some of the googly eyes have stickers on the back, so you can just use the sticker. If yours does not, then you'll just need to glue the googly eyes onto the face and then glue the face onto the body of the lamb. And when all that gluing's done and it's all dry, you want to take the clothespins that are in your baggie and clamp the little clothespins at the bottom. Those are going to be your little lamb's legs. So if you put the lamb on a table or on the floor, it'll actually stand up all by itself with these little clothespin legs. So that's pretty neat. I hope you enjoy your craft. Show me what you made if you want to share some pictures. So thank you for tuning in to Story Time. We will see you next time. Bye!